What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. A lot of stuff I want to talk to you about today in my rambling series. This is my vlogging series in which I talk about life and the universe and things around me that are particularly interesting to me, and I hope you enjoy that. Got a lot of stuff I want to talk to you about today. First thing I want to say is thumbs up. Fallout 4 is like 4.5 days from when I'm recording this. I can't wait. My biggest problem with the game, well, there's two problems. Number one, I hope the reviews turn out to be good, because I still think there's a chance they're going to screw up the game. Secondly, I don't know what to do with it. I want to stream it on stream, while I also want to post it on my gameplay channel. By the way, if you don't know that I have a gameplay channel, I would love it if you check it out. I'm going to list it in the description box below, along with some other stuff for you to check out. I'd love it if you subscribe to that. I'm getting close to 100,000 subscribers. And I'm not just putting gameplay over there. I'm talking about stuff. I'm doing vlogs and rambling, stuff like this. I'm doing unboxings and stuff that I can't fit here on the normal channel. I think you'd love what I'm doing over there. I'm working as hard on that channel as I am this one, pretty much. I've got like 60 videos over there now, and I'm hoping to get at least 40 more by the end of the year. Like at least 5 a week is what I'm trying to do. So good. It's a lot of work, so worth it. And I hope you guys are enjoying the work that I'm doing. But I definitely know that I'm going to be all about that game for a while. I'm going to explore the wastelands. A lot of people complaining about the graphics and a lot of other things. I've already made one video about that, and I might make another one. But before, I don't want to get into that too much today. Graphics is only a small part of a game, and I hope you guys know that. I hope you guys know that. Coming from someone who's been playing games since the Atari 2600, and I still play a lot of games that have 8-bit style graphics or retro graphics. I still play a lot of mobile games, which look like shit. At the end of the day, graphics is only one small part of gameplay. But it does matter, and if it matters to you, I understand why you'll be passing on Fallout 4. So yes, I did shave. I haven't done that again for a while. The reason I shaved is because of my Halloween costume. I was Han Solo, or at least Peter Griffin is Han Solo. My wife was Princess Leia. My dog was a Wookiee for part of the night and an Ewok for another part of the night. I filmed a video of that, and I've been doing a lot more personal stuff like that here on the channel. That's the advantage of that gaming channel, allowing me to move some of the gaming stuff out of the way to make more room for personal stuff and vloggy style stuff and interesting stuff that you guys might find enjoyable. If you didn't see that, that's on my channel, and I'd love it if you checked it out. Now, I was going to shave fully. Didn't for two reasons. Number one, because when I do, I look like a thumb. I don't like the way I look. There's a video of me fully shaved on my channel called I Miss My Beard, and you should go see that. Secondly, I am going to marry, I'm going to be the minister for a wedding, and I'm going to marry my friends Mike and Karen this Saturday. Now, that's going to raise a lot of questions, so I'm going to answer those questions as I go. Number one, why are you doing that? And the answer is because Mike and Karen wanted me in their wedding. The problem is, with my mobility issues being in the party, the wedding party was not that great of an idea. I'd also stick out like a sore thumb. Ha, see, that's a throwback to earlier. So instead, they knew that I was a good public speaker, that it was possible for me to become a minister and to do that and to marry them, and I jumped on the opportunity because I think that's great. Now, they're nerdy kind of people. They do the cosplay thing, and they go to conventions and do like, oh, they like watch their Star Treks and their Battlestar Galacticas and stuff. And I wanted to like do like a Jedi robe and a lightsaber on my side, and they wouldn't let me do that, which is understandable. I'll be wearing a suit instead. But they still are doing some really nerdy stuff, and I love them for that. But maybe they'll let me film with that this weekend. Maybe they won't. Maybe it'll go up on the YouTube channel. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Now, the other question I think is going to come to immediately is, but you're not a particularly religious person, and that is true. I'm what I consider a hardline agnostic. I believe that I cannot know the answer. I believe that I'll never know the answer in this lifetime, and therefore I don't venture a guess. I don't know which religion of the dozens and dozens of religions that are being practiced today, which might be right, if any, and I don't even venture to guess. I'm also open to, the reason I don't call myself an atheist is because I'm very, very open to evidence. So if a guy walks up to me and says, hey, I'm God, I'm going to be interested right off the bat. I'm going to be like, prove it. And he's going to be like, okay, you see that mountain over there? It's gone. See this loaf of bread? Here's 700 loaves of bread. Also, you remember your mother? She's alive again because I resurrected her, meet her. I'm going to be like, dude, that's God, clearly. Okay, high five. Tell me which direction to pray in or which food's not to eat or whatever it is you need me to do, because that is awesome. You are awesome. I've already gotten in trouble talking about religion once this week. I hope I don't get in any more trouble for that. But let's continue. I do here on YouTube feel like I preach a little bit, though. And I do feel like I preach a message of love, and I preach a message of kindness and goodness for goodness sakes. At the end of the day, the reason I do good things is not because I'm afraid of going to hell, or I want to get into heaven, or I'm afraid that I'll get punished. I do good things because good things make me feel good. And helping people out and making people laugh and entertaining people and doing good things for my friends and my family makes me feel good. And doing bad things makes me feel bad. And so I feel like I just kind of have a built-in morality. My grandfather, who was a preacher, said that at the end of the day, your religion is between you and your God. It's not between a book or other people. It's between you and that God. And you guys can sort it out yourselves. I've always felt that way. But I also preach that message. To be good for goodness sakes, and to be good, and to show love, and love thy neighbor, and love your friends, and just be awesome. And so I found a place called the Universal Life Church, which some people call a ordination mill, which I guess it is because it took like 3 minutes to become ordained. But they tell you to preach exactly that. You can be a minister of the Universal Life Church and be any religion, including agnostic or atheist. And I think like Conan O'Brien or whatever is like part of it. Anyway, well, it was super quick. I got registered in the state of Arkansas, and now I'm off to the races. I can marry people left and right, and it's going to be super fun and super cool. I'm only going to marry one couple, though, and that's my friend Mike and Karen. Mike, who was there for me when no one else ever was, him and his mother and his family, Matt, all those guys, great people. And Karen, who's rapidly become one of my favorite people on the planet. The fact that she's an incredible baker, it helps. But, I mean, you know, hey, what can I say? So that's what I'm doing this Saturday. Weird stuff. My life is really weird. YouTube is going well. YouTube Red has finally kicked in. We're still not sure exactly where that's going to land, but things are looking hopeful. At the end of the day, I'm still going to be doing exactly what I do. I just might get paid less to do it, and that's okay. I just love doing this. And I can probably afford a little less. I guess I'll be fine. Sammy's doing great. He's really adjusted, maybe adjusted too much, because he has, I don't know, he just kind of sleeps a lot, and then he plays super hard, and he's always hungry, and but we only feed him, as much as he's supposed to have, because I can't have a fat dog. I can't have a fat dog because the internet will kill me if this dog gets fat. So we're extra careful about making sure what he eats is right for him and good for him and healthy for him, vet prescribed, basically. And but man, sometimes when I look at this dog, who I'm scratching right now, he's laying on a stool where he lays all night while I work and waits for me to go out into the world and play with him and have some fun. When I look at this dog, it hurts my heart. And that could just be the obesity, but I think it's love. I think the amount of love I feel for this dog is abnormal. He shows up on almost every Twitch stream now. He shows up on every other YouTube video. And it's because I can't help it. I never thought I'd be that guy. I never thought I'd be the guy that always talked about his dog and showed off his dog and took pictures of his dog and played with his dog and dog-eat a dog. It took the right dog, I guess. Same way it took the right woman to fix that part of my life with Dez. Man, I get lucky. I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into this stuff sometimes. YouTube and keeping your marriage healthy and happy and taking care of a good dog. But, man, I got the right dog, and I got the right job, and I got the right woman, and I got the right fans, and a lot of luck played in that, and I'll never forget that. So, other than that, man, everything's going great. Halo 5, I've been playing a lot of Halo 5 multiplayer. Yes, it has microtransactions in them. Yes, I ignore them entirely. And yes, the game is just fine. A lot of people like to hate that game, but that's another video. But long story short, some people love to hate on that game and some people love to defend that game. And I think that's a symptom of a greater issue we're having. And I think that's a video that I definitely want to talk about, but I don't want to waste it here, especially because we're at the end of this. At the end of the day, though, I think the gaming channel has been a lot of work, and not a lot of people are watching it, but it feels like I can get some of that gaming stuff that's not big news out of me and play video games for you and get that out of me. And 10,000 people watch, which is still a lot of people. That's a lot of people. It's a tenth of what I get here, but it's still a lot of people. And it makes room for more personal content here. And I hope that you're enjoying that. And if you are, I really want to know. So please let me know down in the box below. One last thing, and I wanted to put this in a video because some people still are just really upset about it, and I don't understand why. My glorified tip jar, which is my Patreon, just paid out for its first month. And I got something real special that I'm going to do with that money, and I think you guys are going to be excited when I do. I also made a change to my Patreon where I listed my 4 favorite charities and suggest that you give to them instead of me, and a lot of people have appreciated that change. I hope that you're one of them. But for those of you who did donate to that Patreon, and for those of you who are supporting me being one of my patrons, we're earning a fraction of what other YouTubers who launched Patreons this month did. I don't care about that. What I care about is that 221 people cared enough to get involved with that. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. To all 221 of you, I'll hug you, I'll high five the shit out of you. Know that we really appreciate that. And if you're still interested in that, I'm going to list the link below, but know that you never need to do that. At the end of the day, it's a glorified tip jar. If you feel like I deserve a tip, you can do it. You certainly don't have to. That said, let's go with a good keyword for the week. I've used the word love quite a bit tonight, the same way I love you guys every video. But if you could use the word love in the description box below or in the comment section below, I'll know that you made it all the way to the end of this 12-minute video, and I'll sure as shit appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon. Tell me what you love in this great world of ours. Tell me who you love. Tell me why you love it. I can't wait to read the comments. Speak with you again soon. Oh shit, only 11 minutes and 40 seconds. I said 12 minutes. I got to do something for 12 minutes. Yep. Sammy, what was that?